Hi everybody, it's me, Brittany, coming to you with August reading for Aries. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising. Just keep in mind these are general readings, so they might not resonate with you. Take what does and kick out what doesn't. I have been pre-shuffling the cards so that we can expedite this video. I'm trying to keep these under 15 minutes. I don't know how well that's going to work because it takes a long time to do our videos for 12 signs. So I am doing my best to expedite this and keep it real, right? I know I only watch shorter videos, or I tend to only watch shorter videos, so, oh my goodness, Aries. Okay, so I'm using, if you were wondering, I'm using the Wise Tarot card by Ted Andrews. This is what the box looks like. Love them, absolutely love them. I use this deck almost every day. The bottom of the deck. Let's just get right into the reading, shall we? The bottom of the deck is the Tower card. So with the Tower card, it means that something has to change. There's a major change coming. The tower has to crumble in order for you to rebuild it. This also talks of life, death, and rebirth, not necessarily actually somebody dying. That's not what that means. It means that maybe you're going through a major transformation in your life in order to become someone of a higher status, a higher level elevation, your higher self. Maybe that's what I'm getting a lot of. There's your higher self. Okay, with that being the overall general energy for the month, your first card is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups with this deck, mind you, I don't read tarot the same way other people do, so if this is not the style for you, then I'm sorry. However, with the Queen of Cups, it is the cricket with the animal wise. She is telling us of intuition, the power of belief. She's a very emotional, powered queen, so you may be all in your, oh, you have 2 cups in this, yes. So you may very well be fighting your intuition. You might be, how do I want to say this? Let's see. You need to be more like her, or maybe you already are like her. I doubt it, because you're a fire sign, Aries, and they're kind of yin and yang, right? So maybe it's time for you to be more emotional. Maybe it's time for you to be more intuitive. Maybe it's time for you to trust your intuition more. You really need to focus on your own beliefs this month. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You need to focus on your own beliefs and stop judging other people for theirs. That's what I'm getting right here. And I know that's not very nice, and I'm sorry, but you need to stop being so judgmental. We all do in this world, but I feel that you are really judging someone for their beliefs this month, and you really need to focus less on theirs and focus more on yours and figure out what it is you believe specifically. I'm getting a lot of the fact that you say you believe one thing, but you really aren't sure. You're kind of on the fence, even if you haven't admitted it to yourself yet. Maybe you're a devout Christian or a Catholic, and something's really shaking your foundation. I don't know. But something isn't quite right with what you believe you're feeling. So you need to sit down and you need to reflect within. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this one, is because you're snapping to other people for their beliefs because you're not really sure what yours are. So sit down, reflect, and figure out what exactly it is that you believe specifically for you. Okay? You need to do that before you can actually become enlightened, before you can reach that higher elevation of yourself. before you can actually start ascending. That's the word I'm getting, is ascending. So maybe that's why the Tower card is the overall general energy for the month, is because you need to sit down, you need to break down those foundations of what you've been believing, and you need to rebuild those. You need to find out what it is you believe, and you need to rebuild them. The next card behind that is the Star card, which tells me that that is the correct, that just completely verifies that for me, that this is all about you needing to look within, reflect within, and figure out what it is that you believe spiritually, because the Star card tells me of spiritual inspiration. Okay, so this is coming for you. If you ask for guidance or you ask for knowledge, if you ask for signs, they will come to you. You will be given them. You just have to ask for them. You have to actually know to ask for them. So this is where the sitting down and reflecting comes in. You have to reflect on what it is. You have to figure it out. You have to nail it down, and you have to ask for this guidance. Okay. The Star card also tells me of hope. So there is still hope within inside of you, but it's kind of been squashed. I'm feeling that somebody is just kind of just taken a firefly and smashed it, which is terrible. Or somebody is put you in a jar and close the lid. So you need to open that jar back up, and you need to set yourself free. You need to allow that hope to come back in. You need to allow that happiness and that joy to come back in with it as well. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles. With the Ten of Pentacles, now tens are completion cards, right? Hold on, it's forming. Also, side note, there's a lot of green in these cards that I've pulled, so maybe the color green is resonating with you this month, or earthy colors. I'm not sure which chakra is green. Is it the sacral? I don't know. Third eye, throat. Maybe your heart chakra. That's what it is. I believe that's what the green is your heart chakra. So maybe that's out of balance. Sorry, I was looking at my chakra cards to see which one that was. But there's a lot of green here. Now with the Ten of Pentacles, I'm seeing home, birth, primal mother. So maybe you are getting back to a more earthy feel. When I hear primal mother, I think of the earth. Some people call it Gaia, Gia, Mother Earth, things like that. So with the Ten of Pentacle you really need to focus on your home. So maybe you need to refresh it, brighten it up a little bit. Maybe you need to surround yourself with earthy tones. Ten of Pentacles, I'm also seeing quite a bit of abundance. Not extreme wealth or anything like that, but I am seeing that you are happy. You are secure in your finances. There it is. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages with this card, so I'm gonna pull a clarifier with that one because I just don't know. It's a lot of mixed messages with the Ten of Pentacles card. The last card for this one with these cards is the Seven of Cups, also green. With the Seven of Cups, it's telling me that you need to make necessary decisions for the goals that you have. These are not going to be easy decisions for you to make. You're going to really have to work at it. And you're really going, maybe you have to leave home, or maybe you need to I'm seeing a leaving card. Maybe you're in a relationship and somebody doesn't support what you're doing. Maybe they don't just support your dreams, so you may have to leave them. You may have to make other necessary hard decisions for your goals. Or maybe if you're not very good at making decisions, if you are kind of indecisive, you are really going to have to buckle down this month and actually make some. And these are going to be very important and pertinent decisions. Ooh. So, with this Ten of Pentacles card, I'm getting some clarifiers here. This one is the Esoteric deck, I believe. The Hermetic Esoteric. They're really pretty cards. They're kind of dark. They're very no-nonsense cards. Thanks. Sorry. Don't do that. Okay. They just decided they wanted to give me a whole bunch of them. But they actually gave me 2 of them. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles, the 2 cards that fell out are the Judgment card and the Moon card. Wow. With the Moon card, I'm going to tell you, we might go over 15 minutes, I'm sorry guys. The Moon card fell out second. So let's start with the Judgment card. This is a very cosmic thing, very universe-oriented thing, right? So this goes right back to the primal mother. Maybe you need to get back in touch with the earth. Maybe you need to go camping or go for a hike. Go hug a tree. Things like that. But with the Judgment card, this really tells me that this is a major decision that you're going to have to make. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. It's an interesting card. This actually says the last judgment. The spirit of primal fire. I don't know. Hold on just a second. I don't know if it's in here. It's not in there. It is. I'm going to actually read this straight out of the book for you. Because, again, Justice. What number is this? Sorry, I don't usually read out of these little pamphlets that come with it, but today is the exception. Alright, here we go. This card refers to the elemental path of fire. A bearded angel sounds his horn of judgment, and 3 figures emerge from their tombs. A fully resurrected soul flies upwards. The symbol of Uranus appears on this card, meaning a final decision is needing to be made. A judgment, a sentence, a determination, atonement, rejuvenation. Alright, so this is the time for you to rejuvenate yourself. That's the main word that popped out there. Yes, this is the Hermetic Tarot cards deck. If you're wondering what the back looks like, it looks like this. So this goes right back into, you need to focus on you. You need to focus inward. the whole of this month, you seem to be struggling with yourself, with your spirituality, with with your belief system, pretty much. Sorry, my nose itches. Thanks, Michael. So you really need to rejuvenate your soul. Okay? You need to take a little time, do some soul searching. You need to take some time, and you need to really pamper yourself this month. For some reason, I feel as though it's going to be a rough one for you, and I'm sorry that this is not better news. But you really need to heal your soul. I feel like you've had a major hit recently, and you're really, really hurting. So you need to focus on healing your soul and healing those scars. The last card is the Moon card. Now, with the Moon card, in the traditional tarot, I believe it is, it means there's some deceit going on, or something along those lines. What I'm getting is that there is, even at night, in the darkest times, there is a light shining down from upon you. There will always be a light to guide you. There will always be guidance if you need it, if you want it, if you ask for it. There will be guidance, there will be guardianship. Again, all you have to do is ask for it, and you will receive it. Yes, that's what I'm getting. My messages come straight from Spirit and angels, guys, so I'm sorry if they're kind of all over the place. So yes, you need to do a lot of soul searching this month. You need to seek within, and you need to ask for guidance and help when you need it. Okay? There it is. Sorry. I put one over here. The Page of Pentacles right there. That's your very last card there. With that, I love you all, and he's a kind of a messenger, so there's messages coming in if you ask for them. Alright, guys, I love you. Have a great month. If you need me, contact me. You know how to get a hold of me. Bye.